Hi everyone, welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today we are making these delicious mini cherry pies. They are so good, easy to make, require very few ingredients, and they are perfect for a Valentine's Day. They are perfect for Mother's Day or any occasion. You can make these anytime and they will be wonderful. So before we go on with the recipe, I just wanted to mention if you're interested in looking us up on TikTok or Instagram, the links will be in the description box below. And if you're interested in any of our products or bakeware, anything that you see in our videos, the link to our Amazon storefront will be in the description box as well, along with the recipe. So let's get started with the recipe. Okay, so for our ingredients, the first thing you're going to need is some pie crust. I'm using some store-bought here, but you can use homemade if you prefer. Okay, so you want to sprinkle a little amount of flour on your counter. And now we will roll out our dough. Okay, so just roll out the edges here. You just want to smooth them out. You don't want to thin out your crust. Okay, this is perfect. And now what you need is a cookie cutter. So I'm just using this round plastic container, sort of. If you have a cookie cutter that's 4.5 inches round, that's what you're going to need. So that is the size for the base, the crust of our little mini cherry pies. And now just start forming your little crusts. Okay, so save your little pieces of dough here because we will roll that out again and make some more mini little crusts. Remove all the excess flour, okay? And just continue on making your little pie crusts. Okay, so we have our little crusts for the base of our mini cherry pies. Those are ready. Now we're going to do the tops of our pies. You want to sprinkle a little more flour on your counter. Now we're going to roll out another pie crust here. Smooth out the edges again. I'm just using a little glass dish that's 4 inches. Okay, so now we have formed the tops of our crusts for our mini pies. Now what I'm going to do for the tops is just use a small, very mini heart cookie cutter. Okay, this is optional, but Valentine's Day is coming up and I think it would be very cute and sweet to make these little pies, place the little heart shape in the middle. You can also do this for Mother's Day or anytime you're feeling loving or fancy. So that's what I'm going to do here. Take the tops of your little crusts, take your little heart shape, and just make a heart right in the center. Okay, so I've already made all of the little tops of the crusts with the hearts here. Okay, they look so, so cute. I'm gonna set those aside. And now we are going to take the first crusts that we made with the 4.5 inch cookie cutter, and we're just going to press them into our muffin cavities here. Okay, so we are using store-bought cherry pie filling here. Okay, now what you're going to do is just place some into your little pies here. Okay, you want to fill it almost to the top, maybe 3/4 full. Okay, so now that you have filled your little pie crusts, you want to make sure that you don't overfill them. So around 3/4 full is good, or else it'll start bubbling out of the sides and too much out of the middle. So just do not overfill them. Take the tops, which we shaped the little hearts in the middle of, and just very carefully press it into the bottom one. Okay, and these are going to bake and they're going to shrink. So it's all going to work out. Now we will need an egg wash to brush on top of our pies. This is just 1 egg with a little bit of milk, about half to 1 teaspoon. Mix and brush on top of your mini pies. Just with a small pastry brush, you want to brush your egg wash on top of your pies. And at this time, you want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so I've brushed the tops of my little pies and I have my oven preheating. Now I'm just going to take some coarse sugar here and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit just where I brushed with the egg wash. Definitely optional. This looks wonderful. Now we are ready to bake, so I'm going to place my mini pies in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. They will puff up and they will be a nice golden brown. They're gonna be gorgeous, delicious, and they're gonna look amazing. So about 20 minutes and then I'll meet you right back here. Okay, so my pies baked at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 18 minutes. They are golden, they are gorgeous, they're just perfect. So let them sit in the pan for a couple of minutes and then gently run a butter knife around the edges, just making sure everything is nice and loose from the pan. And then just leave them in the pan for another 15-20 minutes or so, and then you will be able to remove them very easily. So now what I'm going to do is just remove them, place them on my cooling rack, and we'll allow them to cool a little bit more, and then we will be ready to try one. So let's try one of our mini cherry pies. These are so good. They're so delicious, and I definitely suggest adding the coarse sugar on the top. Adds a little bit of crunch and flavor. So good, so easy to make. You need to try these, make these for your loved ones, or just for yourself. You will really enjoy these. And that's about it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.